We're going to have some fun today. Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're going to have some fun today.
Yeah. I hope.
Because we're not furries. We're Care Bears.
We are.
It's because we care.
I care.
I care.
Good. We care.
Because we're Care Bears. They have to have a theme song or something, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, we're going to have to. That's a good Google later.
This should be a part of our show, of course.
Oh, man. We'll have to put in the links.
Yes.
Down below. You guys, this is a super special day because I am sitting here with none other than the Dragonfly Princess herself.
Hi.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have you here. You are my very first adult interview.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being brave and saying yes.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I hope it's as fun as I picture it being.
It is. It's
can't
going to
be anything but.
So much fun and then some because honestly, so I was talking with Sammy Lee this afternoon or this morning while she was doing the hair. I was like, I hope that in this new season, in this season 2, where I want to interview my loved ones, friends, family, children alike, all God's children, I'd like it just to be natural and at ease and like kind of like the chair banter at your salon.
Yeah. I think that can happen and that will happen because it should be nothing else but that, right? Just hanging out, chit-chatting, and letting everybody in on us.
Yeah. And I think that's a special, vulnerable moment.
Yeah.
And we're heeding the calling. Because what did your spirit guide tell you?
To step on it.
and I feel like us Schaefers are good at that. We're like,
yeah,
like
punch it, Margaret.
Full bore, baby. Let's go. Who's Margaret?
Their grandma.
Who's grandma? Oh,
Jamie and Danny.
Margie.
Yes.
I've rarely heard her referred to as Margaret.
Well, Jamie always says, punch it, Margaret, because that's what his grandpa used to say to his grandma.
Yes.
Yeah, so now we just all say it, like, all the time. Punch it, Margaret.
Dear, rest her soul.
Yeah.
Grandma Margie.
Yeah.
A little sweetheart. From humble beginnings. So, my name is Ashley Amber. Some people might know me as Bubbles on the farm. And we also call Dragonfly Princess. That's her farm name and beyond. But I think most people know her as Pretty Rachy.
Aww.
That's what her entire brother's side calls you.
Yeah.
Which I just adore.
All my nieces and nephews. I adore it too. I did not know it was going to last this long. And I never pictured like a 23-year-old Marine, maybe 22, shit, calling me Pretty Rachy, his Pretty Rachy, but here we are, and yeah, they all do, and it is just such a sweet thing to hear them call me that, and yeah, Pretty Rachy. Yes.
I mean, really though.
Like what? Yes.
Yes, all ears then. And what a great way to have you listen and perk up. It reminds me of Nana Nancy when she would have the grandkids ask her for something. She would say, oh, how are you going to ask? Is it, please, pretty Nana? And so she would tell them to be like, call me, when you actually call me pretty Nana.
Oh,
and
I did not know
that. So it reminds me of and that you didn't even have to ask.
Yeah.
That it was just given to you that way.
Yeah.
And you want to know why they call you Pretty Rachy?
Why?
Because you are one of those sweet golden nugget goddesses that are just beautiful from the inside out.
Aw, thanks, Ash.
Not only are you just a knockout, you're drop dead gorgeous externally, but internally. And that's how I thank God every day that He gave me such a wonderful sister-in-law.
Oh,
and I know we've said this to each other before in terms of endearment.
Yes, I scored with you, for sure. I know, what a blessing it is to have each other.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have a sister, Becca, but I've never had a sister.
Yeah.
So I feel like having not only Danny's sister, Sarah, and a sister-in-law, which you are, for those you don't know, she is married to Danny's brother, Jamie.
Yes, I
just
sure
want to
am.
preface that. But I feel like having a sister is just so special.
It is so special.
It's just the closest thing I'm going to get to sisterhood.
Yeah.
And so I'm fully embracing it. And of course I have Jessica too, which has taught me a lot of just how to be.
Yeah.
Like sister code.
Yes.
Girl
and to,
code.
Like, for sure, just know that we're all going to be there at the same place. Like, there's been times I felt nervous about going somewhere, but like, oh, my girl's going to be there. I'll be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. I don't get that really anymore, but, like family events when Jamie and I were just dating, and yeah.
That was intimidating, hey?
No kidding.
It literally took me probably like 10 years of being like, all right, the rundown. Because they have a big family.
Yes.
I don't come from that big of a family.
No.
And I just feel like, having Nana Nancy, pretty Nana Nancy.
Pretty Nana Nancy. Should I change the sign?
8 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
There's a lot to remember, but good news, I got him down.
Yeah. Now we have a ride.
Yeah.
But I remember just taking like in car rides with Danny. I'd be like, all right, so give me the rundown. And he'd be like, like,
yeah.
And I'd still forget.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
But what a wonderful bunch.
Yes.
It is. The Schaefer, Wagner, Wangler clan.
Wrangler.
The Wangler.
Yeah.
Because there's Wanglers and there's Wagners.
I know, that was so confusing to me at first.
Me
I'm
too.
like, really?
It took me.
You just changed one letter. Like, that's kind of easy, right?
Yes. But how great to have that ally in any situation that we have in each other.
Yes.
And it could be opposite ways. Like I feel like you're super tight with your brothers.
Yeah.
And sister.
Yes.
And your mom.
Yeah.
Who's coming today.
Yes, Mama.
I love her.
Oh,
she's going to teach us macrame, right?
Yeah, she sure is.
Is it this visit?
I think they're only here for 3 days this time. So probably not this visit, but yes, and we're going to have to record it so we could look back on it. Maybe
yes.
Teach all of the watchers, the viewers, let them in on old school macrame, although there's YouTube videos out there. But still, like,
nothing like learning.
It's going to be, it was really cool. She did teach me. I just forgot it all already. But it was really fun learning from her standing in my kitchen. Tying those knots. She is so sweet. Oh gosh, she really is the sweetest.
Just meeting your mom connected so many dots for me about like who you are and where you came from, and like your demeanor is always so peaceful and you're at ease a lot of the times, even in what would be stressful situations. I feel like you maintain your composure so well, and I know that's because that Holy Spirit in you.
I prayed for that.
Mm.
I prayed for that, like for the patience of my mom. That's a really big compliment. So thank you.
Yes.
I prayed to be able to be like her in so many ways. I mean, her patience, gosh, her loyalness, the way that she defended us always. Like those were just things that I really admired about her. And her love, the way her love is just so loud, and everyone felt loved by her. And I loved that. I loved that my friends knew that my mom really, truly did care about them and love them. Because come to find out, little did I know that not everybody had a mom like me. And when I realized that, like, it took me, even like realizing that, it took me a long time to actually like grasp it, because I couldn't picture anything but my mom, right? Like, and being raised by somebody that you want to be like, but that's not everybody's story. So the fact that my mom could step in and love on them when they needed to be loved. Looking back, right? Like I just thought every mom was like that though. So I probably took it for granted for quite a long time until I did get it. That no, they're not all like that, but I want to be like that.
You are like that, Mayam.
Thanks.
You are. Your 3 boys.
Yes.
Are just, I'm sure, and they're all so different. I love hearing you even talk about your family. I know your family.
Yeah.
Of course, but even listening to you talk about them and your terms of endearment and how full of faith you've instilled in your family and that those boys are just strong. They're strong-willed and they're strong physically, mentally, and emotionally. And I feel like that comes from the generation. That is being passed on.
Thank you. I sure do love all of them. Each one is so, so special, of course, like as you know, and they are all different. And then to get a Sammy too, like, thanks Jenna for having Sammy for me. Yes. Anything and everything I could have possibly ordered, but better. Like, that's who she is. Yeah. Leader of the pack, the oldest one of all of them.
The trendsetter without even trying.
Seriously.
I'm always looking to Sammy for the trends.
I know, you're so smart. I need to start paying attention.
I used to not forever, and until it was like in my face, like, oh, that's a thing now. Well, I heard Sammy talking about that like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And now it's a thing.
But
just like these comfort hoodies came from Sam.
Oh.
And where would we be without these comfort hoodies? They're so comfy.
They are so comfy. And now they're Care Bears.
And now they're Care Bears for Halloween.
Yes.
We're in the Halloween spirit. We decided to really, kind of live this moment. This is what we showed up as for trick-or-treating.
Yes.
And at the last farmer's market where you were encouraged to wear costumes. And we're like, hey, these comfort hoodies. And where did you find these patches?
I think Etsy.
On Etsy. And Sweet Sunshine has she's the Funshine Care Bear. You are the Love. Is it the Love Care Bear?
No, actually.
I think it's the Love Bear.
I think Love.
And I'm the Dream Bright.
Yes.
Which I feel like they're all just so fitting.
They are.
And it just happened organically too. It was like, oh, well, I have the blue set. Oh, Dream Bright is the Care Bear. You got the brown set. That's the Love Bear.
Yes.
Oh.
And Funshine.
And Funshine, who was like, and she had the yellow comfort set.
Yes.
So of course she was Funshine.
Yes, which we would have picked for her anyways.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have tails too.
I would have picked that one for you too.
Would you have?
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like I would have picked it for myself.
Yeah.
So the fact, and it all stemming from Sam, who was up on the trends.
Yeah. We are comfort.
Which I had to giggle because as she was doing my hair, she was saying she's setting up for Christmas. This weekend. She's like, I won't do it. She's like, I was going to do it on Friday. She's like, but it was Halloween. Yeah, she just moved into that place and now she's setting up for Christmas.
Bye.
I'm like, ma'am, it is not Thanksgiving yet.
That is okay. She's so excited.
She
loves Christmas so much. I love that she's doing it early. Good. I keep mine up late, so, I can't judge if she puts it up early.
That's right.
I'm just not ready for all that yet. But she is, and that's good.
She has it in her heart.
Yeah.
And she said that she likes to have all of her gifts wrapped and under the tree by Thanksgiving.
Really?
I was like, wow, that is seriously life goals. I don't know how this...
life goals for me, too.
This 21-year-old keeps it under wraps.
Well, me neither, but goals? Goodness. Yes, Sam.
And she said she really loves Elf on the Shelf.
Really?
I don't know who out there does Elf on the Shelf. Our family does. We have an Elf and Snoop.
You have a Snoop?
We got a Snoop on the Snoop.
I should have a Snoop. Yes.
But she was like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't have any kids. Can I do Elf on the Shelf? I'm like, girl, you can do Snoop on the Snoop.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
Both. Why not?
Friends.
Yeah, get all the good ideas rolling.
I love that she even wants to. I'm like, why not? Then do it.
Yes.
Because why not?
Oh, I love it.
Why wait?
No, don't.
Because by the time, who knows when she's going to have kids, Lord willing, and, that could be something else.
Right.
Or a strong tradition that you would have already established.
Yeah.
And all the good ideas, all the kinks worked out, and that kid's mind is going to be blown.
Yeah. Yes. All those Pinterest ideas. I'm like, oh, gosh.
I remember I was anti Elf on the Shelf. Do you do Elf on the Shelf?
We do Elf on the Shelf.
Even
that comes for sure.
The boys all...
No.
They know.
I don't think James does.
I know. We're like, shh, we don't know.
I know.
I
know they're not going to log on and watch this, but... Right?
We don't know. It's a whole wide web out there.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I believe. Okay?
Me too.
I believe in the spirit of Santa and of our good Lord Jesus.
Oh, me too. Yes.
And actually, I kind of wanted to, I feel like I bring up Jesus a lot on this podcast, Rachel.
That's okay.
And not to say that I have you to, is it owed to you? Honestly, you're the most spiritual person I know still.
That's so sweet. Every time you say that to me, it really is so sweet. Like, it's such a compliment on a soul level, right? But that's where my love comes from. That is.
Or your joy.
Oh, my joy, for sure. That's what he wants to do for us. And that's something that I find to be, like, this extra thing that not everybody taps into, but something that I for sure try to. And it's on purpose, but it's not just my love. Like, I've asked him to, like, just love through me. Please love through me. And if I don't have the love, because there's times that my love is not there, I ask him for his love. Can you just please give me something to love about this person? And he does. He comes through every time. And my mom used to do that. Like, it actually used to piss me off because, like, she's loyal. She's super loyal. But, someone who had, like, been doing us dirty, she did not jump on my train of, like, we're not going to, like, I didn't want anything to do with these people anymore, or I made it loud and clear that, like, they have no place in my life, and she just loved them anyways. And I always, like, I admired it, but it upset me at times. But looking back, like, I admire that. Like, God, and I asked her, I'm like, how can you be doing this, And that was her answer was, it's not my love, it's God's love.
Ah. That just melts my heart. Where does she? Can you speak to her strong foundation of God and spirituality? Did she grow up?
She didn't grow
in a church
up,
growing household, or can you speak to it a little bit?
I'm pretty sure, like, when she met my dad, that they, like, I don't know exactly how it happened, but I know that they just started going to this church, and they asked Jesus into their hearts. And I know my dad, like, he grew up going to church, but, like, the whole Christianity thing, stepping outside the Lutheran, being born again was new to him. So they became born again Christians together and raised us in the church and everything. But
did you go every Sunday?
Yeah, like when we were little, we did. There was this Baptist church that we went to down in Cincinnati, and I don't really remember a whole lot of it. I mean, like, I just don't remember much of it. There's a choir, children's church, but moving here to Wisconsin, we went to community church here in West Bend. And I went to summer camp, Christian summer camp in the summer. And I would say, like, a lot of me learning was from the youth group and the summer camp. I didn't really pay attention to a church service growing up. I don't remember paying attention, but I loved to go in the nursery and help with all the babies. And I was like a little Sunday school helper for Polly, one of my favorite ladies at church, like, which we still, like, when we see each other, like, I hope she knows how much I love her. She was just a special lady in my life when I was that little girl, and she was a camp counselor once up at the Lake Ellen that we had gone to. Oh, my mom was too, and I asked to be in Polly's cabin, and I think it broke my mom's heart because I wanted to be, I just really looked up to Polly. But I think I moved back to my mom's cabin from what I remembered. Like, halfway through, I'm like, no, I'm going by my mom.
Mama!
Yeah. I'll have to ask her later on if that's the way it went down. But yeah, so community church, and then I didn't go to church for quite a long time. I mean, I still had like a relationship with God, like where I knew He was there, but I think some humans had put a sour taste of God in my mouth along the way, is what happened. And I wanted nothing to do with whoever it was that they were reflecting. Although it wasn't Him, I didn't know that at the time, that was their hypocrisy. And them falling short as humans, as we all do, but they made me not really want to have anything to do with it, so I didn't. And then it was my sweet brother, probably for like 15 years, like 10, 15 years. I just, no thank you. But my brother Nate, he would ask me to come to church with him, and I was like, yeah, no. But he did ask like over and over for probably a couple years, and I was like, yeah, no thanks, like no. And it was the eve before Christmas Eve. He asked me what I was doing on Christmas Eve, and so I told him, and he said, oh, so you're free at noon or whatever time it was. I'm like, yeah. And I don't think it was noon, it was way earlier than that. But he's like, oh, will you go to Christmas Eve service with me? And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. I was like, maybe. And at the end of the night, we were parting ways, and he's like, hey, remember you said that you'd come? And I was like, oh, I'm sure I'll have 1,000 reasons why I can't make it in the morning, so don't count on it, And that was really what I was thinking. Well, he called me in the morning, and I didn't answer, and he came over to my house, which was like a 45-minute drive for him, and it snowed. He drove over to my house, and he got me up. He took care of Connery. Connery was just a little baby. He got him fed and dressed while I was in the shower. He brought like all these Christmas totes downstairs. He shoveled a path to my car, had my car started. And he asked if there was any other reasons why I couldn't make it. And I was like, no. So he left to go get his family, and I just cried. I just could not believe that he did all that for me. It was so sweet. And then I was like scared, like, oh my gosh, like what's going to happen at this church? Like that he did all this. But it was a really, really sweet Christmas Eve service, and it did. It touched my heart. And I've been going ever since, which is probably like 15 years ago now.
Wow.
Which is crazy because I had that feeling like this is like, I was afraid of that start, right? I was like, oh gosh, but I'm so thankful that he kept on asking me, even when I was snotty about it and said no all the time, that he got me back there, and that I've been able to be learning this whole time who and what God is, and how, like, his love, just the love, for me to understand how loved I am, life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's something about going to church. I know a lot, in the years that you're on a hiatus, or, took a break from going to the physical church. I hear this a lot of like, well, I believe in God, and I pray, and I still...
Oh, I did.
Worship Jesus. I don't know if that's... Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Still believe in God, and I still worship. I still pray. I'm kind. I know all the things, but I don't go to church. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like there's something to be said to go to belong to a congregation and have that fellowship.
It is. It's so sweet. But knowing I spent all that time without that, not to say that I like it better now, okay? But I did know who to call on when I was brokenhearted. I still did cry out to him the way that I would now. But now it's just different now, because now I just get it more too, But I've learned that from being in church and going to church. And hearing the stories of how sweet he is and how good he is.
Testify!
I
love our church. You got me going to church.
I know. I love it. I love walking in and seeing everybody. My heart explodes. It's so good. It's such a good feeling.
That's what I think that's what like solidified it for me is for you to keep inviting me. And I don't know that you were never pushy about it.
No, I won't be. I can't be. That's not. I told God when I handed it back over, like, don't make me weird. Like, you take me and make me into the me I was meant to be. But do not make me weird. Please don't make me weird. And he stuck true. I hope, like, well, actually, I don't know, but I hope I'm not pushy. I don't ever want to be pushy because he works. He's the working hand. He's the Holy Spirit, you know, going out there and putting it on somebody's heart. So.
It's his ways. It's his love for his glory.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing better. I had no idea about any of this. I didn't grow up going to church. You know, I didn't really know who God was at all, to be honest. I just didn't. I knew he was good. I did know that from the little tidbits that I collected along the way. But other than that, I really didn't know.
Yeah.
Right? You know, you can't know what you don't know. And so I just remember the first time visiting New Life Church off of Highway D in West Bend, where you've been going for the last 15 years. And being really unsure and kind of like scared and nervous and all the feelings. But you sat up there and her family sits in the front.
Not on purpose. That's not the way
right side.
Yeah.
No, I know that you would switch it up at any moment. But
is the right side. I am so distracted on the left side. But okay, keep going.
Just to see you sitting there and with your family, you know, with your brother Nate and his beautiful wife and your nieces and nephews and his mother-in-law that goes there and that's been faithful and true. I see her quite a bit. Grandma Beth. And like people that trickle in along the way. I've seen your mother there. I've seen your father there. I've seen Jamie, you know, your husband there, Jamie. And of course, like all the littles from little Jimmy John.
Yes.
And that was there. And just to keep showing up, I don't know. It was so sweet to sit down next to my sister and hear those positive messaging and have that support.
Yes, and having you come too, like when I walk in and I see you, my heart really does explode, and I love that. It's such a good feeling, and just like being able to watch you grow, watch you become who you are, and watching you learn about Jesus and having that relationship. It's really, really, really sweet to watch. Like a front row seat. I feel honored. Like,
literally,
wow.
The front row.
Literally.
Hey, there's no better way to live life than in the front row.
Yeah.
I'm taking a back seat when it comes to Jesus' plan. That was one of your dad's songs that he picked for when he led worship.
Yeah.
When Pastor Aaron was gone. He chose, I'm taking the back seat. It was called The Back Seat. And that song will stick with me for the rest of my life.
I love that.
Papa Jeff was so sweet. He had his guitar singing that. I'm taking the back seat. Oh, it was, I'll sing it sometime on here. It was an old school song. You could tell that song is probably 50 years old.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And the flair that he put on there.
But I love it.
He has so much joy in his heart. And so does your brother. And I feel like, you know, to watch them all in service too, and how that's going to trickle down to our children and the 1,000 generations from our family and their children and their children and their children. I just feel like, I just like to hear where it started with, you know, like from the love story with the born again Christians of your family and how proud they must be of their children and what you guys have done with this gift.
Oh, yeah.
And then to watch that in our children and it's going to be beyond our wildest dreams of what they're going to do.
I love it.
With this gift and these strong footholds. It's just truly amazing.
I really love it too.
I should just giggle because the Schaefers, I don't know, and I'd love to be able to have them on here one day and they could speak to their spiritual background and where they're at. But I just had a giggle, like, having your husband, Jamie Schaefer, with, the tattoos and, just he's like big, to be sitting in there. It's just, I have to giggle. And then Danny Schaefer, who, I think they were raised Catholic and kind of forced to go to Sunday school. You hear that a lot too.
Yeah.
That kind of was their deviation from the church because they weren't resonating with that strict program. And I only just found out what the difference between Catholics and Christians are.
Right.
Which, do you have a good way of explaining it? I don't want to put you on the spot.
No.
Well, from what I gathered is, Catholics, you have to earn your way into heaven.
Yes.
So you have to earn it. You'll get punished if you don't do the commandments.
Yes.
Whereas Christians, your seat at the throne is already there. You're forgiven. You're redeemed. You have your salvation.
Yes.
That's the only difference between Catholics and Christians.
Yes.
So it's that rigid kind of mind. That's why I really resonate with Christianity because I'm non-denominational.
Yes.
Because it gives you that freedom to kind of be yourself, be you, and know that you have sin nature, know that you're going to mess it up, but to know that you can just step by step, you'll be forgiven.
You are forgiven. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so that's why I feel like it's so just awesome is that each day we have a new opportunity to instill this into our kids and our children and each other. And I just thank God every day that to have you even opened my eyes to this. Honestly, I don't think I gave it too much a thought before witnessing it through you. Of course, it was Nixon asking to go see Pastor that I think, had really had me do a full send down the path. But I feel like it was by witnessing you, pretty Rachy, Dragonfly Princess of all the high vibrational beings. Yeah, because she's vibrating high, and that's what dragonflies and hummingbirds and all the winged creatures do, and that's her. But I feel it's like through witnessing your piece and having like questions, being like, how does this chick? Like, what is the secret? And by having those meaningful conversations with you has really kind of opened my eyes to who God is. And it's been through you. So you've been an angel in my life.
That's so sweet. What an honor. For real.
What an honor to have God give us each other. And through, like, whether we liked it or not. Right?
Right.
I feel like we were destined to be sisters before, even, as we were talking about, like, families, like, not all of them have the super awesome mamas. Not all of them have super awesome sister-in-laws.
Right. Right.
Like, how amazing.
I love it. I absolutely love it. What a gift, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To deepen that relationship. And then we get to go to Brandon Lake concerts together.
Yes. All the things. We get to go on vacations together. I mean, it's like more than just best friends because we get to spend Christmas together, Thanksgiving, Easter, all the things, all the birthdays. So it really is really special.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
I love you too, my girl.
You're such a light. I feel like to everyone that meets you. And I just love even like being in your circle or your realm.
Well, I love being in your universe. Like, I don't know if you don't know Bubbles. Yeah. Bubbles is Bubbles. And the joy that you bring and your love is so, so loud. And your vibration is so, so high. And your positivity is so, so sweet to be around. I love you and I love who you are.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
I just am kind of like a testimonial about how good our God is. To know that, to have that support in one another. Yeah. And, I really liked what you said when you had first gotten over here at the farmhouse to embrace the childlike spirit.
Yes, we're asked to. And that's like with our faith, with our love, the way that kids just give their love away. And the way that kids depend on us, like on their parents or on anybody else to guide them, that we're supposed to do that too and have the childlike spirit and faith.
Yes. And like if it's not fun, then I don't want it.
I don't want it either.
And so that's, I think, another thing with Christianity, like kind of gives you, it's telling you over and over again, like to be joyous, to sing, to dance, to praise, throw your hands up and give it all to God. And that's what he wants. And that's like his allowance. And I just think that, having this special relationship between you and I has really like gave me the allowance to be able to stay positive and draw on that energy. I feel like I was always been like really energetic, but to like put God into that equation, to like amplify it that much further, like,
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah, it explodes off you, and I love it.
I feel like, like a good yin-yang relationship here, because I feel like your peace that surpasses all understanding and my energy and the ripple waves that we're putting, in our communities.
Yeah, it is special.
Embrace the Martian. I'm gonna be weird. I'm getting weird, man. I get weird, and I hope you get weird with me, because he wants us to go tell us on the mountain, Rachel. I've been asking, so I know she hasn't been pushy about getting me to church, and actually I'm talking to you. I know you have not been pushy about getting me to church and bringing me there, but I'm being a little pushy about getting you up there on that worship team with me, girl.
Oh, gosh. Well,
you have such a good voice. I mean, like, I love listening to you sing, and I feel like it's been the hum for me. It's your hum, Rachel.
I do hum a lot.
You do?
But it's not on purpose. It just like happens.
No.
But my mom did that too. Like I always knew where to find my mom. I could hear her humming. And
it's good for you.
It is. That's what I found out.
Mentally and emotionally good for you.
I didn't know that before. Like I did it before I knew that it was good for you.
No, yeah. You've been doing it since been doing it. You've been A1 since day one.
Yes. My boys hum too. Which when I hear them hum, I'm like, yes, that's so sweet.
I feel like that hum is just that positive vibration.
It is.
Of like the Holy Spirit inside. Can you tell them about Yahweh?
Oh, Yahweh.
This always stuck with me too when you taught me this.
So, okay. I don't know who was asking, if it was Abraham or Moses, but it was one of those guys. Maybe not either one of them, but it was somebody was on the mountain and they were asking God, like, who are you? Like, what's your name? And he said, it's Yahweh, which when he pronounced it, and it was so loud too, which I can't even picture, but it was Yahweh. So literally, like, us breathing, we're saying his name. Like, everything that has breath, praise the Lord. And us breathing, which is our life, like the breath in us, is what our life is calling out his name. So you don't need to speak any language. You don't even need to speak. And you're crying out his name. You're breathing out his name. So, so special. Like, how, what? What's your name? Is how sweet.
How sweet it is to be loved by him, I think that's one of those things that, like, once you hear it, it just sticks with you.
Yeah.
Like, you can't unhear that. So, you're welcome. People don't even realize that.
No.
But I feel like it's really this breath of life. Like, it is this spirit inside that everyone has. It's like another thing that stuck with me. It was like every time you look into someone's eyes, like to humanize them, like that is God's children, that is God's creation, and that is proven by our fingerprint as well.
Yeah.
As Pastor Aaron reminded us in church. Can you show them your nails? I put on my nails. These are fake press-ons, but this girl has got the real deal
Oh, Katie.
Oh,
Katie Fector Laverens. The most talented nail girl ever. She hand paints these.
Hand paints. I have a pretty Rachy nail file in my phone.
So funny. You do too. I love it. I love that you do.
Because we're gonna look back and we're gonna be like, these are masterpieces.
They are too.
On the nails.
Yes.
I just want to do a little ode, like, so two things. Katie is therapy.
Oh yeah. To go spend time with her?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is, and I know she is a Jesus-loving, high vibrational human being that gets to interact with so many people and spread her love light, which is, and share her gifts.
Yes.
But she's so gifted.
She's so gifted.
I don't think there's nothing that she can't do.
Kind. No. So
there's nothing you can't do, or, you know what I mean?
Well, you either.
Not taking anything away from, but you know what I mean? I hold her, like, I put her on high because she speaks his name and she says it loud and proud, and she is just no shame.
Yeah.
And that's what I really respect about her as well. And to show up day after day for people and be able to give her love and kindness how she does in that chair.
Yeah.
It's just a miracle.
It is. It's so sweet. I love it.
Something to witness.
Some Katie time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I forget what my other point was, but it was good. Oh, another point. For these nails, y'all. Okay, so these are like fake press on because I've tried to go to Katie and I've broken off her masterpieces and I know that's forgiven, and she was so gracious with me every time. But I just want to say, to have these beautiful nails, the grace that emits through your fingertips is something I really highly revere.
Oh, right?
Yes, to have those nails and to not break them off, chip them, or scar them like I did. I have a lot to learn. I feel like that just, again, testifies to your beautiful, gracious mystery that you behold. And it's not a mystery because we're out here telling it on the mountain, but I just really respect that.
Well, thank you. I do some dirty stuff with these.
You do?
Which I do, but I like looking down when I'm like gardening and my fingers are all full of dirt, because I see my pretty nails through all that dirt, and that I'm not going to stop doing other things that I love. I just have to do them like way more gentle. Like, I just do them way more gentle. Or have a boy do it for me. I've got plenty of boys around, and James is just like the best hole digger ever. And he loves digging holes, so...
It's like God gave.
Oh my gosh. This hole he dug me for my hibiscus bush, it was so perfect. And he had it done in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, yes, I can plant as many flowers as I want and not have to dig my own hole. Like, yes, this is really good.
With joy in his heart.
Oh, with joy in his heart, for sure. And joy in mine, because then I just got to do the fun part of like plop it in and pat it down. Like, yeah. So I do have some boys doing the hard work for me.
But I was telling Jamie about these nails. I'm like, oh, hell. Like, I've broken them off. I've glued them back on. Now, mind you, I mean, I did it when they were resin. Don't matter. I'm breaking them off. Because I don't know what it is. I'm just really hard on my hands. But, well, Jamie's like, but you're gardening. She's like, you're farming. Like, you're farming. I'm like, Rachel is too. She's like, oh, yeah, she is. So, this is like perfect. I want to talk about one of your special gifts. And that is working with the earth. And I feel like so much of your love language is emitted into those flowers, into beautifying your space. And you make it look so effortless. And it's so intentional. Where did you get that from? Like, how? And why and what? I got questions.
It is so much fun. And had you asked me like 20 years ago if this is what I was going to be doing, I would have maybe been like, maybe, I've always thought flowers were pretty, but it is so much fun figuring out who these flowers are, what they do, right? Like, what kind of show do you put on? When's showtime? Can I bring you in and keep you for next year? Or are you going to die? Like, just figuring all these things out has been So much fun. And some lessons I've learned like over and over and over again. But then I get it. Like, oh, okay. This seed wants to be planted when the soil is 70 degrees. I'll wait because I found out what happens if you don't by trying and failing. But it's just so much fun. And it is intentional. Like, why not put on a show? Because they all make me so happy. All the flowers, they're so special and pretty. Mm-hmm.
The way you even talk about them.
I just love them so much.
You can tell. Like, there is no doubt that you pour your heart into that earth and have a deep respect for planting seeds and watching them grow.
Because it's a miracle.
How long does it take you to water your garden in the summer?
If like I actually have to go somewhere, I can do it in like 45 minutes.
45 minutes of solid watering, friends.
But if I don't have to like leave right away, then sometimes it takes up to 2 hours because I just like stare at them, or I'll clean them up after I water them or before I water them. Or I stop and I take pictures, or the butterflies are there. So then I just like stand there and watch all the butterflies. Or the hummingbirds. Oh my gosh, the hummingbirds make me so happy too. So having them hang out in my garden now, it worked. Like you plant those flowers that the hummingbirds love, and they will come. And I had food out for them, but they never came. Even this summer, I only saw them go to my feeder one time. But I saw them at least every day at certain flowers, at least once a day. But most of the time, multiple times a day, I got to hang out with hummingbirds. Going to the flowers that I planted for them. So I'm like, yeah, it works.
It really does.
Yes.
It really does. And I love, like, seriously, driving by your house, you have to pull in and just, like, show love and appreciation for what you created outside of your home. It's just blooms on blooms and the vibrant colors and everything just seems to have a flow and the energy there is amazing. Like I'm going to make it a point to make more time to go hang out with like flower garden hangs.
Garden tours. That's what I call them. But I really do.
They're
even
VIP.
if I'm not watering, I just walk around and look at them and admire them and remember where they started, whether it's just a little plug or a little seed that I tossed in. And it blows my mind. They all blow my mind because they're all so special. But to remember where they started too is a special part of it for me,
Well, your seed saving is insane. Like, how has your seed saving been going so far this fall?
Good. Jamie built me these little like screens with a tray, like so I could just throw them all. There's probably like 6 that I throw them just on the screen and then they dry out. Sometimes I put a fan on them in the garage. And then they dry out and I rotate them out. And the amount of seeds I have, I could plant flower fields. So I laugh at myself when I'm still out there collecting, like, I know these aren't for me because I don't have a field to put flowers yet. Oh, I know where one is though.
Yes, very kind. Tells you to step on it, and I want to just let you know that you too have a flower field, and it's yours if you would ever feel so called.
Well, let's count on it.
Yes,
I've got the seeds. Count me in. Let's do that again.
I got the soil.
Yeah, yeah. We do have to figure out something. Right, we've learned this before.
I think we did. That weed barrier.
Weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll it out.
They come.
Roll out the weed barrier.
Yes. Like, let's just do it right?
Yeah.
Because we know what doesn't work.
And now we got water.
Yeah.
So it's farthest than we've
That's
ever
all
been.
we need. Dirt and the water. And
I could just see it now. Pretty Rachy's special bouquets. Because you come to the farmer's market anyways.
Yes.
Every Saturday. Okay. If you did some flower clip, you just have to meet me here in the morning and we'll clip some flowers.
Maybe Friday evening we could do.
Or Friday evening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Friday evening. That'd be a special.
That would be fun.
That'd be a special tradition. And I'll bring them with. And then we got hemp to make the queen. We have the queen herb
The best
to
flower.
make that. I feel like that'd be my dream. That's what I tried to do, but it's so hard. I ended up giving away most of the bouquets. Right? Like, it's hard to, like, monetize that because they're not the beautiful flowers.
Like that you're getting up the way.
That you're getting up the way.
But they can be.
But they can.
They can be. We just have to, like, figure out when is the right time to clip certain ones. I do know certain ones, like zinnias, you give them a little wiggle on their stem, and if they're floppy, no, it's either too late or too early. But when they just are firm and they just stay straight, then it's time.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that much. That's all I know.
Well, I've learned a little along the way, too. Especially working with hemp, you know, and how it's best transferred. I know you got to put it in a refrigerator or at least in a bucket of water, you know, like with a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Sooner than later. Like the flower bouquet people have it a whole down in the operation, but not to say I want to take anything away from them. We could give it a good go. They sell out every farmer's market.
As we should.
Yes. We have the queen herb.
Yeah.
The queen herb.
Right.
Which is magnificent and beauteous, and to even get that in someone's hand.
Right.
And
we take it for granted being able to see it, smell it, walk around in fields of it, be surrounded by it in a barn or a hoop house or wherever, you know, like most people don't see a plant
ever in their life. Yeah. A real live plant, like before it's dried and cured.
Yeah.
So that's been like the mission.
To be able to give it to your friend who loves the flower just as much as we do. To get a bouquet of flowers with a hemp in it, those are my favorite ones.
Those are the best. And you know, whatever we don't sell, we can go to the nursing home.
Yeah. Yeah.
We make their day. We have to tell grandmas that know what to do with that that herbal medicine. I feel like they know what to do. Not like, okay, maybe it's... Right? Sure, get them on trimming duty.
Yeah. They'll be covered.
Oh my yes.
Warning, wear an apron.
Yeah.
Or a whole suit, maybe.
Yeah, it's sticky.
It's sticky.
I'm excited for what we create. It's going to be magical, but no pressure. And one day at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're doing great. I think you're doing great.
I think you're doing great. I think we're going to do great things.
I mean, really, like all of this, look at where dope soap on a rope. You know? On a rope.
Dope soap on a rope.
Like, that's a real thing that was manifested out in the field or talked about, right? It was just an idea, and then it became, and then it is. And you found two of those treasures, which is amazing. But like what you've created here on the farm, it really is so special. It's so much more than just hemp out in a field. Just being here. The memories that we've all made, that all the kids have gotten to make. Yeah.
Not our plan. At all.
Just along for the ride.
He's got me digging out, like yesterday, I had you in my head of like, gotta get those dahlia tubers.
Yeah.
Gotta get those canna root, or what do you call them, tubers? And
those are so hard.
And I was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Because they're not quite browned yet. Well, sure enough, like one day passed, like you were doing it this weekend. Did you get that done?
I did get it done.
And probably in perfect divine
timing. Just my
timing.
dahlias, not the cannas yet. It's okay if the cannas get hit by the frost and die back on their own. As long as they don't like hard freeze, those are okay.
Okay.
Dahlias
not the dahlias?
They can get hit by frost, just not hard freeze either.
Not that, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got them out yesterday.
Good job.
And maybe do like, I want to do like a dahlia swap with them because like I know I have red and orange ones. And those are like what came out. Or they're like a really deep scarlet red and a beautiful like vibrant orangey yellowish ones. But it's like collect them all.
Some goodies.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like we could do like a fun...
Some I was like disappointed in, you know, like they tell you it's one thing, you never know. It's just a tuber when you get it. Or like they end up really small. I mean, they're either going to put on a show or they're duds. That's what I found out about dahlias. Like they're okay or dang, like look at that flower. So I marked all my favorite ones. this year.
Well, if you need help out there, because I know you have a lot.
I don't know how... I've watched so many videos on dividing them.
Do you divide them now or in the spring?
Some people do, but they know what they're looking for. There's like eyes, there's crowns. I've never been able to find an eye.
It reminds me of potato.
Right, but I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But in the springtime, when they start to sprout, that's when you know how many... Like, so each tuber could sprout a little sprout, and then you know, like, okay, that wants to be its own plant.
Yeah, because they get pretty big. Like...
Yeah,
can't underestimate those. Those dahlias.
Yeah, like the one I know I put in because I divided it into 3 this past year, so I know there was only like 5 on there, and there's probably like 15 at least pulling that thing out, like knowing darn well that I only put the small clump in, and how big the clumps come out. So, but that doesn't mean that each tuber is going to grow its own plant. I did find that out. It's not like a bulb where that will happen. Sometimes you gotta bury that huge clump if there's only one little sprout coming out, you know?
Yeah. Just bury the whole...
I'm learning. I don't really know what I'm doing.
But you can't take it too seriously, right?
No, I just saw this post the other day of like you guys sitting there washing all your tools, dipping them in bleach in between each cut on dahlias. Like, no, I cut mine off, rip them out of the ground, don't even wash them, throw them in a bucket in the basement, they're just fine. I throw them in the ground next year and they're just fine. Divide them in spring as soon as I see the sprouts. Like, you guys make so much of a big deal out of this. I wouldn't do dahlias if it was that hard. And I'm like, ooh, who is this lady? I love her.
Yes.
Like, thank you. Thank you.
Because ain't nobody got time for that.
No, I've been looking for the eye. I just can't find it. Like, and I don't want to mess it up, right? Like, so... Waiting till springtime is just fine. I did wash mine off, but that's before I saw her video.
See, I didn't wash mine off. I threw mine in a paper bag, the dahlias, and they're downstairs. The cannas I put in a box with the newspaper on the bottom.
Yeah, perfect.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Am I in good standing?
Yeah. How is digging out your cannas?
Pretty easy.
Were yours in ground?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I just took the shovel
easy.
And I just like kind of propped it up, and then I like grabbed it by the stem, and I just kind of like rolled it up, and then it had a lot of dirt on it, and I'd bang it on the shovel. I was like, bang it on the shovel. And same with the glads. The glads are a little more tedious because I planted them without weed barrier. Same with the cannas. So it was a little more like, there's a lot of like, I guess the weeds didn't bother me so much. I just kind of like, popped it up, pulled out the bulb, and I clipped off the green, threw it back in the garden for compost, and...
Yes.
I was happy I got him, though. It's so rewarding.
I know.
I feel like that's what keeps me...
Because you get to watch it.
It's just rewarding.
It is.
I think saving seeds takes it to a whole nother level, and you've been so generous with your seeds.
I love sharing. Well, I know, like, one zinnia flower is enough for, like, a whole row of flowers. So, like, what am I going to do with these garbage bagfuls? Obviously, yes, we're going to plant them.
And the tall ones. I realized, too, this year, I planted, like, a row of, like, short zinnias. And, like, I don't have patience for them.
No.
Like, what am I supposed to do with the zinnia that's this big? That's not putting in a bouquet.
Garden, that's the only, like, good place for a short zinnia.
For, what did you say?
Have it just be the edge in your garden.
The edge.
Know, like the front little cutie.
Yeah.
Sprinkled in.
Which I think I'm going to, sprinkle those in with marigolds.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize how medicinal marigolds are.
Oh,
and
you should see all the seeds I have of marigolds. Probably a garbage bag full. Once I clip them.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another thing,
too,
that I've learned in my gardening journey is just for medicinal plants.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now knowing that marigolds are medicinal, in order to keep my harvest bountiful, I know that I have to use them.
Yeah.
And so that does affect how many I plant. Because there's a part of me that, like, has to, like, pay homage to that plant. Like, knowing what I know now, I can't unknow that. And so they're so generous. Just like calendula.
Yeah.
Like, I would never plant a whole field of calendula because there is no way I'd ever be able to use all that calendula. And you have to use it. Plants, that plant medicine, that's the respect for that plant medicine. So anyways, I know, yes, spread the seed again, whatever, but try to do your best. I guess just do your best. I got to do my best to make good use of them. And that's where like the medicine is
Me too.
Right.
Me too.
And to share them.
But you have to know how to grow them before you share them and use them, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Took me a long time.
Really easy.
Took me a long time.
Have you planted them from seed yet?
Yeah, those are from seed.
Yeah.
Those are from seed.
Yeah.
And then I harvested from them plants like multiple times. They keep coming.
Yeah.
They keep coming. So I'm like, all right, we're infusing oils, we're making tinctures, what else can I, drying them and saving them. Like, what else can I do with all of these?
The strings you made were so pretty. I love them.
And that's how I'm drying them, like, for saving them for seeds, is like on those strings. I'll just take those strings and, right?
Yeah.
Can I use those?
Yeah.
For seeds?
Of course you can. They're just like the prettiest seeds ever.
How wonderful that God did that. To just like, not only give, but just give so generously. Like one sunflower head.
Yeah.
To save a sunflower head and have enough for a whole row in one head, like you said with zinnias.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the type of God that we serve. Is how abundant He is and how much joy that it brings both you and I.
Yeah.
And then to like have that even in our hearts to pay it forward. Of like wanting to share those. For me, it's not, that's where I like kind of struggle with like, making an honest living and like just giving everything away. Because I know reciprocity, like anything that we give out is going to just come back twofold. Right?
It sure is.
So that's what I struggle with, like, with the plant medicine and stuff. I'm like, well, I've been blessed with so much. We've been blessed with so much to share that. Sharon is Karen.
Sharing is caring.
That's why we're Care Bears, not furries.
Yeah.
Even if we were furries, then fine.
But we're not.
But we're not. I think furries has got a bad rap over there. Right? Like,
yeah, I think so.
We're not peeing in litter boxes.
No.
We do use the toilet.
Yeah, totally.
I think that's the main thing, right?
All of it, I would say.
I don't really know too much about it.
Me neither.
I kind of miss it. Like, does that still happen? And Nevi's like, oh, yeah, Mom. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Because.
No fear, Nev.
No fear. Honestly, I think, so I grew up, my mom was never in the garden. She'd always be like, I don't even want to repeat this. And I'm sorry, Mama Cheryl. I love you just for how you are. But she's like, I hate plants.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, not to say that like I adopted that hate, because I always am a nature girl. I love being outside. I love being in nature. But I feel like that always like stuck with, I still hear her saying that, right? And so but my grandma, Hilda, she is my garden fairy. She's like my spirit guide in the garden. Like he's told me, like whenever you need any, I just ask, and she will give you generously the knowledge along with his power. But so, anyways, I wanted to say thank you on here too, live and in person, for kind of rewriting the script for me about what gardening could be, and adopting your attitude of the love of flowers and being in awe and wonder of their works, and teaching me to continually show up for them. I also learned from you, like, water them in the morning, because nobody goes to bed with wet feet.
Yeah.
That also stuck with me. So thank you for teaching me that.
But if you can't get it in the morning, of course water in the evening. But that was just something I learned along the way.
It sticks with you, though.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, do more, be more, care more. Just keep showing up. And that's just one way that you could just keep showing up for your flower friends.
Yeah.
They would appreciate not going to bed with wet feet. Your wet roots.
Yeah. Wet feet.
Yeah. And so, I don't know. I think it's, again, from your love of nature and flowers. For your love of nature and flowers, it's like really taught me a lot. Oh. Whether you like intentionally wanted to do that or not, but it really has taught me just keep showing up.
You too.
And trying and playing and having fun. Like you generally can sense that you have so much fun.
I do.
In the garden.
I do.
It's your source of
It's like
happiness.
It blows my mind. Yeah. All of it
special.
does. All the herbs too. Everything. Anything and everything that you plant is mind-blowing. And that God gave this to all of us to use. Like, you have been really, really good about that, is figuring out, like, that the marigolds are for something so much more than just keeping some bunnies away and for a little pop of orange over in the corner. You know? So I admire that about you, is figuring out what all of this does and putting it into a tincture. You know, I'm not making tinctures yet. With you, I am. When you make a day to do it, I come for sure. But you're the one who does all that for us. So bless your heart for figuring all that out and going to school and getting your master's and figuring all this out for us, because Lord knows I don't have that in me. But I know a girl who does.
And that's why God gave me you.
Yes. Yes.
Reminds me of that children's book where it's like, God gave me you.
I don't know if I've read that.
Oh, it's a sweet one.
Aww.
It's a sweet. It talks about like on the night they were born or the night they were conceived, and you know, it all is just like a mystery that becomes like revealed to you of like why people are in your life. And that was one thing I'd written down over the week's course is nothing is not on purpose. And I feel like that just like any interactions that you have with people, any meetings, any flower that you get to sense their aura and touch it, so like nothing is not on purpose. And like that is just his wonderful, like how I live, and I know you do too, and awe and wonder of his work is that everything is just so intentional. And once you start like opening your eyes to the interwoven nature that's in our very breath,
yeah,
it's just really like inspiring. And so
it is mind blowing to really wrap your mind around that and like acknowledge that every person has a soul, right? So like all of our soul interactions, they're all on purpose. You know, whether you're just passing somebody on the street or catching eye contact, or I speak sweet blessings over strangers continuously. It's like passing somebody and my heart's moved to do so. So why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Oh, you were also who taught me like with the ambulances. Like I feel like sometimes like you don't think twice. I don't know if it's like with your brother being a firefighter, captain, or is it
He's lieutenant for the fire department, captain for the Department of Corrections.
I mean, in service.
Yes.
What a darling. But to like say speak prayers over them. I feel like
that
before
was my mom taught me that too. Of that's just what she did when we passed an ambulance, or if the ambulance passed us, or if we just heard sirens, is she would pray for them and pray for the people helping them, and that God be with them. And one of the times she passed an ambulance with my brother Jeff in it. And so she was praying for her son without knowing it. But I mean, she found as soon as she got parked in the driveway, the neighbor went running over the hill and told her that was Jeff. We need to get to the hospital. So, but to never know, you don't know whether you know that person, but that person is loved by somebody. That's somebody's brother or sister or aunt or uncle. Like that person has somebody that cares about them, and that I would only hope that if somebody that I love and care about is in that kind of situation, that strangers would be asking God to intervene and help. So,
and that the power of prayer, the power of that presence, of that intention, is just heard and felt, sister.
Yes,
it really is. By so many, by everyone that you come in contact with. Just a beautiful human.
Thanks, Ash.
I love it.
You are too. The way you're so brave. I'm just thinking about, I don't remember what concert we were at or what maybe Song, that we met this stranger afterwards. We were in Milwaukee, and the way that you just like didn't get creeped out at all, but you took the time and lifted him up in prayer. Like I remember just hearing you pray for him and how powerful that prayer was. Like I just felt all the goodness running through my body and knowing how special it was that he got to run into you that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was homeless, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So remember that I feel like God doesn't need us, but he wants us.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses everybody. Even with that homeless man, to just really put into perspective, how fragile life is and how fast things can change. And I don't know how great we have it. And to bring that like sense of gratitude that we were all out on that evening. And yeah, we could have just walked right on by.
Yeah.
But he needed something. And Sweet Sunshine gave him her essential oil.
Oh, yeah.
It was an expensive one, too. It was like frankincense or something like that. Yeah. And then I think did you give him like a crystal? Or money? Or I feel like leaving there, like we're emptying our pockets.
We all gave. But you gave the sweetest prayer.
I did. And I would do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep doing it over and over again and again.
I love being able to be there front row again. To see the works of his hands through you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I pray every day, is for him to use me. I know he doesn't need me, but he wants me.
Yeah.
And he wants you, and he wants you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Yes.
To get to know him on who he is.
Yeah.
And that is just witnessing friendships and nature and all the other high vibrational awesomeness that has been put in your path. If we could just change our perspective, or be in gratitude of the beautiful things that are in each and every single one of our lives.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Well, sister, I'm going to have you back on here.
Oh, well, thank God it was not weird. It was actually really fun, nice and normal, the way that I thought it should be and would be. So good news. And I will come back on. I'd love to.
Yay! I'd love to have you back on because I feel like we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Woo! And it feels natural and it feels good. And I know just keep telling it on the mountain. I say that even if, I learned something about you here with your spiritual background and about your mama, and I love how much she was brought up, and I know she could feel it. You're going to meet up with her today.
Oh my gosh, we vibrate. Like, she gets my love when I send it. Like, she really does.
Because you know why? Because her crown chakra is wide open.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's able to accept and hear those prayers and receive those blessings because she's
such
open.
A sweet prayer too, like you need somebody to pray. You can count on her for doing it. She's not going to just say that she will. She does it, and I love that about her too. And I try my best to be that as well. I don't say I'm going to pray for somebody and not pray for somebody. If I say I'm speaking the sweetest blessings over you, I am, and I do.
And they can feel that, right? They can feel that. Best believe.
Yeah.
I feel like drinking from the well with you has been an honor.
Me too.
And a privilege.
Yes.
Because we get to do these things.
We do get to.
We get to go on the podcast.
Yes.
Season 2, episode 1. And invite other people to be brave. And we don't have to have anything spiritual to talk about or gardening to talk about, but just having like real open, honest conversations. And I feel like coming from that place of love and vulnerability is heard and felt and makes ripples that are felt across the world.
Yeah.
And especially with the revival that's happening right now, this conscious awakening. I mean, come broken and full, or, bring all the people. I want to interview I don't know if interview, have a honest conversation with anybody that feels like they have something to share, or maybe you don't even know what you have to share, but let's uncover that. Let's
just talk.
Let's just talk.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you said before, like just like how you'd sit down and talk to your hairdresser, Sammy, like to be able to just have a open conversation. That is perfect. That is, I felt like that's exactly what this was. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, I've honestly felt like I was just talking to you through the screen.
Yeah, me
Which
too.
you said you were used to doing in the mirror by being a hairdresser.
Right.
And so I just...
Although I did look over a couple times.
Yes. And that's okay.
It is okay. Here you are.
Yes.
You're not that far away.
I know, you'll look at Elmi, you'll see like the ring of light, like when you close your eyes, you'll see it.
I know, I
It's
do.
something
I'm like, whoa.
to get used to it, but gotta utilize the gifts of communication and technology and all the beautiful things.
Well, thanks for having me on, Ash.
Thank you for being brave and bold and saying yes.
Yes.
I know sometimes it can be hard, or like it's so easy to get in our head.
Oh.
And talk yourself out of these things.
Yeah.
But I know you have other gifts to share, and we're going to have to save that for the episode. Question mark.
Okay.
Yay.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
Keep on caring and sharing your gifts.
Yeah, you too.
Mwah. Yay.
Love you, Ash.
I love you too. Peace out.